For more than 5 months, southeast Turkey has been the scene of violent clashes between Turkish armed forces and fighters associated with the Kurdistan Workers' Party. Civilians in the area are dealing with government-imposed curfews as peace talks seem out of reach. Leaders are arguing over issues of autonomy, and the situation appears to be deadlocked. CCTV's Michal Bardavid reports.
Smoke fills the air, heavily armed police standing by in corners, army tanks patrolling the streets. This is southeast Turkey, where the atmosphere resembles that of a war zone. The Turkish government has been battling with the PKK for months now, trying to clear the area of barricades and trenches dug by armed militants. Citizens across districts in Diyarbakir, Şırnak and Mardin have been struggling with days of curfews imposed by the government. Protests against these curfews have erupted on several occasions, the latest on Tuesday in Diyarbakir's Sur district, with police firing tear gas and water cannons on hundreds of demonstrators. Clashes first erupted in July of this year, bringing the peace process launched in 2013 to a complete halt. Negotiations between the Turkish government and the Kurdistan Workers' Party, known as the PKK, were aiming to bring an end to the conflict that lasted 3 decades and cost 40,000 lives. Recently, Kurdish representatives have adopted a joint 14-article declaration calling for self-rule in southeastern Turkey. People's Democratic Party HDP's co-leader Selahattin Demirtas emphasized, however, that this was not a novel aim for Kurds.
The barricades and trenches were not created because Kurds want autonomy, and trenches were dug because plans of massacre were being made and carried out by Ankara. The request, the desire, and the right for autonomy have existed for centuries.
But since this statement, the Ankara Public Prosecutor's Office has launched an investigation over comments of autonomy. Turkish President Erdogan also had a strong reaction to Demirtas's comments.
What the co-leader has done is treason. It's provocation.
Some experts agree the issue of autonomy is a deal breaker and an obstacle for peace.
The peace process is always on the agenda after things settle down. In any case, there are no rights that they were not able to attain. They can talk their own language, they have built Kurdish institutions, but when it comes to demanding land, no independent state would ever accept that request.
Since July, more than 200 Turkish security forces and over 1,700 PKK terrorists have been killed in southeast Turkey. This, combined with an unrealistic push for autonomy, only seems to make matters worse. And a relaunch of the peace process, as the United States has urged Turkey to strive for, seems unlikely, at least for now. Michal Bardavid, CCTV, Istanbul.